not able to deal with this Vladimir, this Aatrox. There's a lot of big damage dealers, but also pretty tanky on the side of FPX. I mean, Vladimir can be surprisingly tanky with all of the lifesteal he has and the effective HP, as well as that blood pool. Aatrox, of course, once he pops that World Ender, can, if he is in the right spot, can basically 1v4, 1v3. So it comes down to Z and X-Spy to poke them down, do a lot of damage with those paddle stars, with those accelerated shock blasts to butter up the members of FPX before a real fight starts getting going. But look at all the support bans. 4 of the top tier supports being banned out here already. No Ornn, no Gragas, no Nautilus, no Galio. Alistar available. Alistar picked up here for Chansey.
I wonder what support Chao is going to be using here, because so many support has been removed already. We saw the Recon a while ago on Thunder Talk, did not pan out well, especially because of how squishy it is. And if they pick it up, yes, it's going to be very helpful for team fight, but still is going to be a squishy target for Thunder Talk. And take note, they have 2 massive pokes already. The Shock Blast and the Battle Star can hurt dearly on Chao. We saw the hover on Desire a while ago. They can go with the Lovers Duo. However, if they want to go and be very aggressive in the early game, the Lucian can actually work massively. It looks like they want to go with the Lovers Duo, and they don't hesitate on it as well.
Yeah, Recon much stronger if you have them together. And I actually liked it when Chao had Sai on, because it showed us, the splash art. Yeah, the original splash art. Now the reverse, and Rakan is looking elsewhere.
It's very creative, to be honest.
Honestly,
by both Kong and Chao picking the. Normally we would see the ADC picking his ADC and the support picking support, and it would be much easier as a in the drafting phase, but they really made it just the Rakan picked up person that we would see the template of the splash art.
Yeah, FPX, real homies for that, showing us that that nice little view of the two. So, I'm really excited to see if Thunder Talk can actually mount a comeback here. They have a decently solid composition, especially with their poke strength. They have, not only do they have the Zoe, they have the Jace, and they have the Zeri. So a lot of long range damage on the side of Thunder Talk, but there's a lot of ways to get into the middle of them on the side of FPX.
And I have to look at Chansey here in this game, because he has the biggest responsibility to be able to use the Unbreakable Will quick enough to be able to stop the engage of Chao and not allow him to reach the other members of Thunder Talk here, because he's the only one who can negate the crowd.
Speaking of Chao, he's already started the grand entrance onto Chansey. Already taking him down to half health. And this is kind of the classic FPX that we know. Just even through level 1, just looking for any sort of damage and advantage they can get from the laning phase, trying to push in the other bot lane just so they have a lot of space to, to push in lane, be aggressive, and possibly get a kill.
Yeah, early aggressive plays here by FPX. Starting from the laning phase, actually from game 1, they have been playing this way as well. 1,447 damage per minute by Kong, and it was very aggressive a while ago.
Yeah, incredibly so. I mean, from the get-go, I mean, he was landing those shots left, right, and center. And even though he wasn't the MVP, he still did a lot of work for the team there. And FPX, man, if they keep this trend going, if they can stifle Thunder Talk's macro, if they can keep them unfed, this could just be the 4-1 in favor of FPX, man. I gotta remind you guys that they took down Trace Esports already. And now, Thunder Talk, they're on the chopping block.
They're on the chopping block. They have their back against the wall. Everything is on the line for Thunder Talk. They have been deprived so much by FPX, and was read like a book by FPX as well. And this is, again, I just have to commend the FPX so far here in the series. For the past 2 seasons that we have seen them as well, they have been very methodical, and they have improved exponentially as well. And we came into the series thinking that maybe Thundertalk is gonna be finally stopping the onslaught of FPX, but so far we were so wrong.
We were, but it does look like maybe Thundertalk want to do a little bit of aggression themselves, putting XBY up here. Because, you know, Dom128 does not have his ultimate yet. He is level 4. Now XBY coming in, but she got 7 stairs, but also out of shadows, and then he gets the first blood! Wow, when did he get level 5? And now XBY is in danger, but he's able to flash out into tower range. First blood once again to FPX.
Quick retaliation coming in from Bo7, immediately punishing the overextension there by XBY and Shin in the top lane. Bottom lane as well. Oh man, it's not a great start by Thundertalk right off the bat.
What an amazing start for FPX with Bo7 already grabbing that first blood for himself. This does mean that he's going to be such an effective later on.
Look into this replay and see again just the perfect timing. Shin already overcommitted towards that fight. Was actually able to deal quite a bit of damage, but took a lot of damage as well. That helped FPX this time get a bit of a gold lead from the start of the game, and I know this is a scaling composition. Every single champ that they have picked up is determined to scale later towards the late game, and Thundertalk is the one that actually has a bit of a time bomb here, a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, because honestly, Jason, Zoe do scale pretty well. There's a little bit of an attempt here by Changxi, but not quite what he wanted there out of the lovers duo here in the bot lane. But yeah, I mean, the scaling is going to be pretty horrible to deal with, but SkyFL already. Oh, he got one at the very least, but it's still a 1-for-1 XBY now. It's a jungler's battle here, and XBY is on the wrong side of the lane, so Bo7 just casually going to take him down with a spin of his blade. Another 2 kills for FPX for 1 for Thundertalk.
Yeah, 3-1 is the score right now. FPS getting so much advantage in the early game. They're not stopping at all. They're not stepping on the brake. They keep stepping on the gas pedal here against Thundertalk, especially because of how great they are in the macro and micro play. Thundertalk, very uncharacteristic, is making a lot of miscalculations here, and it's constantly being punished here by FPX.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure must be getting to them, because this is not the Thundertalk that we have been seeing throughout the group stages. This is just a different team, basically. I don't know, because FPX, it seems like they have the playoffs buff. Maybe, you know, the pressure getting to Thundertalk is kind of nerfing them a little bit.
Black Cleaver picked up, Ruby Crystal as well. Boots not yet completed by Bo7, but it's still okay. This is already a massive lead by the Hecarim compared to XBY on the Jace. And this Jace will fall off a little bit.
Just a little bit, but he still will hurt with those accelerated shock blasts. Now, once again, FPX really prioritizing that Herald because that, you know, that gives him so much more tempo. But Changxi may have bitten off a tiny bit more than he could chew. There is the Sleepy Trouble bubble onto Kong, but he was able to avoid it with his Feather Storm. But there's also Shadows onto 3. This is going to be a big fight, and Changxi's the first one in, but no steal coming in. There is the first kill though, and Thundertalk, they may be able to get the win here, but their health bars are getting lower, so they will just walk away with 2 kills while giving away the Rift Herald to FPX.
Yeah, it's actually a great maneuver by Thundertalk, focusing on the damage for team fight, as FPX did try extensively to take the Rift Herald down. So right now, they're able to at least reverse the gold differential here towards their side this time around. They can still take the scaling objective here, which is the Mountain Dragon, which will help them later on resist some of the damage here of FPX.
Yeah, just a little bit. Xiao making his way in, but not really challenging. Bo7 is there. Great knockup onto Changxi. Has to flash out. So that is just the pressure being thrown on by that Rakan. But now, Shin don't think he really wants to go up against Kong at the moment. So we'll call it a wash. FPX still have that gold lead because they used Shelly in that mid lane, get the first tower of the game. And man, I gotta commend this. Still, Bo7, his timing and his macro seems to be so much better right now than XBY.
Yeah, we're seeing a new and evolved version here of FPX. Also, so confident of SkyFL. Just auto-attacking the tower a while ago as the Rift Herald was preparing for the charge, and that kind of allowed the FPX to take the tower down into the mid lane, and it's a massive lead that they're getting right now here in the position around the map.
Whoa!
See, ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, if he didn't Sleepy Trouble Bubble that Vladimir, that would have been a very dead Zoe, because that was, you know, one more transfusion away from a kill, basically, because that Hemoplate does hurt quite a bit, so
yeah.
Saved himself there, but, you know, how long is that going to last? This Vladimir is going to scale up to be an absolute monster later on as well.
Yeah, this composition of FPX is going to be monstrous in the late game. The only way for ThunderTalk to win in this game is to poke them down, cripple them down before a team fight commences, and that has to be the name of the game here of ThunderTalk. A visit by Z in the bottom lane. No paddle starts getting connected.
Yeah, but he is going to be going in with the quickness and the grand entrance, but there is the isolation onto Kong. Z just took him down on his own. So that is a couple of kills for ThunderTalk and a tower, so they will be at least trading 1 kill at the top or 2 in the bottom. Tower trade as well coming in the top for the bottom. It is all kind of even, but it does look like ThunderTalk is forcing this tier 2 as well, so they will be grabbing a lot of value down in the bot lane.
Yeah, big value by ThunderTalk, and it all started with Chow as well committing.
Oh! Sky of Fell may actually just get the kill on the soil, but is a little bit too slow to catch up with the Zeri. He forces the flash though, so at least there is one force there.
Yeah, we see the replay in the top lane actually instead, and it's just a great engage coming in from FPX. Jin tried to stall out, has dominance, but unable to fully sustain himself. Another fight!
Yep, once again, always fighting. Chow just barely getting out with his life. There's the onslaught of Shadows trying to isolate Jin at the very least, but he just barely manages to get out. No, the Aatrox, Don 128 will be taking his life. There's a tower for FPX as well, so they are just wrestling for the lead right now. Very, very slightly in terms of FPX.
Yeah, and take note that FPX, Don 128, used Aatrox in the last game they had against Trace Esports yesterday, and they had an MVP performance in that very game as well. And right now, it's looking really good on his side. Black Cleaver, Bramble Vest as well has been picked up. And the Kindle Gem as well on his side. Qingdao7 still is on top of the charts here in terms of gold, especially because of how much resources he has acquired with the 2 kills he has picked up early into the game and the towers he has taken down with the Rift Herald. It is helping FPX so much get better positions in the team fight, also with the gold that they have acquired. Infinity Orb picked up already by the Vladimir. Going later on, if he picks up something like a Rabadon Set Cup later on, it's just GG, well played.
I mean, it will be unless, of course, the Zoe can land that key piece to CC, the Sleepy Trouble Bubble onto a member of FPX, because that is really the danger with Zoe. She can Sleepy Trouble Bubble you from a mile away, won't even be on your screen, you just have to be able to react. The Paddle Star as well is something that is going to hurt a lot if it hits, but it does look like Chow doing a little bit of damage there. And getting damage himself. As you can see, though, Z is just looking, fishing for that Sleepy Trouble Bubble onto Kong again and again. But man, Qingdao7 is in there, so is Shang-Zi. It's going to be a dragon fight here. Oh, that is huge. That's Sleepy Trouble Bubble onto Chow. That may prevent him from going for a big engage here. So Z, oh my god, the Sleepy Trouble Bubble once again. That should be it. That should be the disengage coming in from FPX. They can't fight this anymore, so they will just be giving away that Infernal Drake.
It is the name of the game here of ThunderTalk. Pokes to cripple down the members of FPX. Yes, they are a big titan, but if they lose their footing, they can fall down.
Yeah, and considering the fact that there's a tiny gold lead, ThunderTalk do have the stats to manage, but that is a huge grand entrance. There's the turn. The Zoe's down already. They're looking for more, and the Zeri's gone. Now Dawn wants to wait. He's got the lander. He's popped it. Shin is incredibly low. Chance is on the run, but will this cow be able to run away from the world-ending Aatrox, the Darkened Blade himself? That's 3 kills. As XBY has to run away. He gets flashed on. Don 128 looking for one more. Yes, he'll get it. That's a 4 for, well, almost 1, but not quite.
Still alive.
That's good. He's still alive. The Unbreakable Will keeps Changxi from going down as well. Dude. But what a team fight from FPX.
Yeah, ThunderTalk basically won the fight a while ago in the Dragon fight. However, FPX found an opportunity into the mid lane, did not hesitate at all, and massively won a team fight that allowed them to take the tower into the mid lane as well. This is exactly why you should always respect FPX. Because if they find an opportunity, if they find an opening, they will take it without hesitation, and you will regret it.
Yeah, they rode it all the way there, but check out that replay. Look at how the fight was split up later.
Yeah, you mentioned the engage of Xiao, and he was extravagant. Fabulous here in this fight. 3 charms connected onto the members of ThunderTalk. XBY was actually able to heal quite a bit of damage, stops the damage of the Vladimir as well. It's not enough to fully stop FPX on their onslaught. They still were able to pick up 4 kills and a tower as well in the mid lane, just in exchange for their mid laner. Sky is the only one that fell down there.
I would say Worth, man. I would say Worth, because that puts so much pressure now onto ThunderTalk. With you know, they have to be super careful that that doesn't happen again, because Z just was instantly out of the fight and wasn't able to, you know, do his game plan and do the damage that he needed with the Pal Stars, the CP Trouble Bubble. So, you know, if that happens again, it is basically going to be GG for ThunderTalk, because Z is, you know, one of the biggest damage dealers for ThunderTalk other than Desari.
Let's see. ThunderTalk still resisting though. They have the pokes, they have the damage from XBY and Z. And Soil is still being given a platform to be hit from the backside. You can never discount ThunderTalk. They have been able to clutch out games time and time again. They have been struggling this series, yes. But is this still very possible for ThunderTalk to come back from? Ooh. Yes, as well.
That is honestly a good bit of damage from the Zoe, even though, you know, it's not what you kind of expect from Zoe at this point in the game. You would expect her to do at least 20-30% more damage. But unfortunately, Z has just been getting targeted again and again. So, you know, it gets so difficult for him to look for these threads that he needs on this Palsar, the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Meanwhile, FPX are just very, very confident in going around their jungle, although they are giving so much respect.
Oh, that hurts!
That's a lot of damage onto Chao from the Sleepy Trouble Bubble.
Yeah, Shock Blast as well, connecting onto Kong again. Similar to how they were able to get so much space in the bottom side river, they're doing it as well in top side 1. Dawn 8 has been spotted in a ward a while ago in the top side as well. They were able to take the tower down in the mid lane. Slowly but surely, ThunderTalk is recovering.
Yeah, we saw in the first game, right? ThunderTalk was able to turn a losing situation around, so never discount them. Because, you know, if you underestimate them, that is a first part to your downfall, because then you'll start being a little bit more aggressive, make more mistakes, especially since FPX is one of those teams that love setting up these skirmishes, so they need to be still respectful and very careful of where they're stepping, just in case there is a Zoe around. There's a Sleepy Trouble. Ooh, see, look for something. He is the one who gets knocked up. Does not go for the Unbreakable Will, but already on.
Oh no, mid-lane!
Isolated Z! And the Zoe is once again gone for the fight at the very start. And this is going to be the big engage from FPX. They're looking for more. Shin has been routed. Soil is incredibly low, and Soil is getting chased down. Soil is gone, and XBY is the next target. That is the Hemo Plate taking him down, and that is 3-0. So clean coming in from FPX, and they've taken that tier 2. They're looking for the in-hit towers now.
Yeah, Shin and Chansey has to defend.
Can they even defend? Because now Shin, he's gone golden. There's no tower to defend him, and he's in the middle of 4 people. I don't care how fed you are. There's the Nexus. It still has that shield. Changxi versus 4. He gets the knock upon the feet, but he's got no ult. Is this going to be it? They're just gonna tear through the Nexus shielding, and they're gonna go for the safe play. They take the second in him, but they're just gonna focus on the Nexus now. What is he gonna do? Absolutely nothing. It's going to be FPX going to your lower bracket finals.
After not qualifying last season, they do this time around and take on one of the best teams right now in DC and Confidence in the world. ThunderTalk has been served with a 1 dominating game by FPX, similar